everyone, yes, I'm back. Probably tell I did not have enough time to deal with my hair today, so it's gonna do whatever it's gonna do today. And if it looks terrible, then who cares? I do, immensely. I've been spotty with videos because I have a tour coming up. Munro tour, Munro UK tour this November. Click down below in the description to go get your tickets to come see me and my band live this November in England, Scotland, and Wales. Also just got the keys to a new house, a new rental property. It'll be the last house I rent. The next house I get will be one I buy, and it will be magnificent. Anyway, before we continue on, I'd just like to point out that this video is in fact sponsored by Shudder. Oh, you know the routine by now, my guys. My kids, my children. Shudder is a horror streaming service, to put it simply. Yeah, cost of membership is $5.99 a month or $56.99 a year. If you're already interested, head over to shudder.com right now and use the promo code Jake Munro to get a free 30 days unlimited access. No ads. Signing up gets you unlimited ad-free access to the platform, and you can stream it on various different devices: iOS or Android or Chromecast or Roku, Fire TV, Xbox One. Shudder has the largest and fastest growing human curated selection of thrilling and dangerous entertainment, filled with new supernatural terrors, edge of your seat thrillers, and shocking horrors added every week. Shudder is the Netflix of horror. There you go. Shudder's also unparalleled in their unique collection of exclusives and original films. It's also series, horror classics, and the blockbuster hits. Recently added to Shudder's arsenal of horror blockbusters and classics is the original House on Haunted Hill, featuring Vincent Price. So you can go watch that right now by heading over to shudder.com and using the promo code Jake Munro for a free 30 days access, ad-free. I've recently been going through all of the horror classics, the originals, the originators of some of the movies and genres that we enjoy today in horror. And one of the ones I recently watched was Dawn of the Dead by George Romero. It's actually on there, the original one. So go ahead and you can go watch that right now. Educate yourselves. Get started streaming the best horror, thriller, and supernatural content. Shudder's expertly curated collection of must-see titles includes Vicious Fun, The Mortuary Collection, and PG, Psycho Gorman, plus all the best horror documentaries and the hit Creepshow TV series from executive producer Greg Nicotero from The Walking Dead. Dude. Do you know what? You never see old people on here. Alt TikTok being alt, a lot of kids seem to think it's theirs and no one else's. No! A lot of kids don't realize, right? They don't realize, obviously, because they don't have the life experience, but you don't realize that it gets harder to be who you want to be the older you get. The more responsibilities, the more things that you're responsible for doing in a day, it will get harder and harder as you age to dress the way you want to dress, to act the way you want to act, and wear the makeup you want to wear. It will get harder and harder, and a lot of these, and there you go, here it is. A lot of these alt TikTokers will not look like this in 5 years. Life will beat it out of you. The corporate world and the normality of society will beat it out of you. Because eventually you will get sick of not fitting in. Of being the only square block that needs to fit through a round hole, and you just can't seem to fit, so you float along the top, and you just sort of like pretend that you're a circle, but you're not. So some of you will assimilate, and it's super refreshing to see older generations, older than myself even, being alternative, living their best life, to use the terminology that you kids are using these days. Do you know what? Even if it is in a smaller capacity, because like I was saying, it gets harder to do the older you get. Do not feel bad about not dressing exactly the same way as you do or did when you were younger. I don't dress like this all the time. Of course, I still have no eyebrows. I still, wear the jewelry, the rings. I'm still covered in tattoos. I still wear, I do wear these clothes. But it's okay to just dull it down just a little bit, to get by, to be able to make it through the physical manifestation of society without ridicule, to make it through with your mental stability still intact at the end of the day. It's okay to do that. You'll know less of yourself for doing that. You don't have to go full out all the time to maintain this reputation that no one else is holding to you, by the way. That's a pretty cool mask. I got a cool mask as well recently. Check this out. Isn't that cool? Check that out. So do stuff like this that cool?
Get out of my sandwich. No.
Bathroom again. Getting edgy in the school bathroom. Throwing the double bird at your camera. With your ripped jeans on, it's a little on the nose.
Go get a piercing. Don't be sad, go get a piercing. Don't be sad, go get a piercing. Don't be sad, go get a piercing.
The makeup's top tier. The makeup's top tier. The makeup reminds me of Going Under, actually. Emily from the Going Under music video.
Guys at the gas station decided it would be funny to yell "mask off" at me. You know what I think it's funny? Take my mask off. Take it off.
Oh, I mean, there's no use threatening us. Did you threaten them instead? That's one of those l'esprit d'escalier, if I'm pronouncing that correctly. I don't think I am. Oh, the things we would have done. Things we could have done. Things we should have done.
Smoking weed, let me hear you say hell yeah. Gotcha. Get these mother.
That was good. That was good. I enjoyed that. Oh, it's this goth dad dude. Goth daddy. Goth dad. I would love to do his makeup. Really would. Not like this. Also, do you have a white cat? Are you a maniac? Black cats. We get black cats because the fur doesn't show up on our clothes, which is all black all the time. A white cat? Someone needs to check on this man. I'm kidding. I'm hearing alternative music in this compilation. Happy about it. Happy about it. Ironically, still can't play it for you because it's all copyrighted and YouTube has absolutely no accommodation to it at all. It's not like Instagram or TikTok. I literally can't play any copyrighted music on this platform at all. That is so much liquid eyeliner. You don't need to do this. It's so much. You only need to use liquid eyeliner for the outlines, right? You can actually just fill it in with eyeshadow. That way, it's a lot easier to black it out and then also blend it if you wanted to. You're also not going through an entire liquid eyeliner pen in a few minutes. Just outline with the liquid eyeliner, fill it in with eyeshadow, increase the line work if you need to. Yeah, you know, it looks great. It does. It does look good. I mean, well done. It did come out very good. But, you know, by also using black eyeshadow for that main part of the bat wing, it's also less likely to come out patchy, you know, because you can actually, like, layer it up and get it all to match. Oh, I used to have those shoes. Oh, I used to have a pair of, like, and don't judge me for this. I used to have a pair of brown corduroy Converse low tops with white socks pulled up and a pair of like knee-length tartan shorts because I wanted to look like Matt Tuck back in 2005. It's so 90s. I'm walking around Belfast. I've noticed a lot of kids dressing like this now, and it's like not even the good 90s stuff. Like I've seen people do like dress up like 90s in a good way. 90s high fashion looking stuff. 90s also had a very ugly part to it. And it's the part that I see a lot of people doing. You know, like the baggy stonewashed jeans and a giant oversized leather jacket. Look, if that's what you want to do, it's fine. But like, we hated it back then. I still do. R.I.P. Oh, God. Yeah. Yeah, that happens, unfortunately. You know, these boots, they cost a lot. They do. Some of them cost a lot if you get them from New Rock. Jesus Christ, New Rock! You do not need to be that expensive! God damn, like Demonias and New Rocks, they just don't last, man. They don't last. They're not everyday boots. You know, like a lot of kids think like they're expensive, right? And their boots, they must be like made out of like titanium. No, they break super easy. They are held together with Pritt stick and staples. Per example. Favorite pair of demonias? Favorite pair. Favorite pair of demonias. I don't even think you can get these anymore. I'm gonna check the website, but getting them in my size was very difficult. And look at this. Material has done it like awful, terrible. And those were triple digis, right? They're over $100. I have very similar New Rock platforms downstairs. $300 plus I paid for those. Only slightly sturdier. Only slightly. The material's better though. The material's a lot better than Demonia. But like, who else can you go with, honestly? That's just how they last. Almost every platform company, almost every pair of platforms from any brand, they just don't last very long. You're only meant to wear them in like select times and places for statements. Not all the time, because then they fall apart.
I love it when people ask me what I do for my job and they're like, you must be a tattoo artist or you must do hair. And I'm just like, no, I work in insurance.
I like them. You work in insurance and you look like that. That's awesome. That's so cool. Goes against everything I said at the beginning of this video. Or maybe they don't wear that to their insurance job, but that's sick. That's real sick. I actually can't wait to get my neck tattoo. I don't know if I'm getting it this year, but it's being designed. Okay. I have an artist designing the tattoo. I have a tattoo appointment that lasts all day. I just don't know if they're going to line up. And I do need to get this done, so I might be getting this done in October. So come October, I might either have my neck and chest done or this finished. I don't know. I don't know which one I'm gonna get. But that hair is awesome.
I work in insurance.
You work in insurance. That's awesome. That's the thing, though. You know, like if you're walking down the street here in England. Well, I don't live in England anymore. I live in Ireland. Because Chavs' brains are so small. By the way, a roadman is a Chav. I've heard people try and say it's like, it's a Chav, but worse. Chavs are the worst. You can't get worse than a Chav. So a roadman or a roadman is a Chav. I don't know why Gen Z kids are trying to change the terminology. It's a fucking Chav. But because their brains are so small, you'll be walking down the road, having a great time, being your goth-ass self. Behind you, you just hear, Goth, Goth, Goth. Gothic. Like that. In that voice, said like that, with that inflection. They literally can't think of anything else. It's just like, yes, I know. I'm aware. And I've called a chav to their chavvy faces. And they don't like being called chavs. So who's really more comfortable with themselves here in this situation? I mean, it's vanity TikTok here, but that's not what I want to comment on right now. Gen Z kids convey dramaticism by slowing songs down. I've noticed so many songs, and they're like, you know, being all dramatic. And whenever they want to emphasize a point or something, they just take a popular song and just slow it down. What is this trend of just slowing down songs to convey dramaticism and emphasis? Emphasis! Has anyone else noticed this? I haven't seen anyone else talk about it. I nearly made a tweet about it, how Gen Z kids convey emotion by slowing songs down, but it sounded too mean. But here I am saying it anyway. Like the song plays at normal speed, and then it swells, and then it's slow. It's the same song, but slowed down, and it's boring. It follows a pattern. Everyone does the same thing. You can do a lot to your face with makeup. It's awesome. That's awesome. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Sorry, my upload schedule is spotty at best, but I am very, very busy. I had a great day today because I made it a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. All right, goodbye.